I just want to take this time out to offer my most sincere condolences to the bereaved families and friends of young Gia Grinnell, who lost her life in a rather unfortunate set of circumstances. Her mother is presently grieving. The family is presently grieving. Her teacher had to be consoled when news broke of how she lost her life in her Manchester home. So let us all continue to pray for this family, pray for her school family, and just continue to pray for our most vulnerable in our dearly beloved island home, Jamaica.
On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, what go on? A blessed and wonderful Thursday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch us now, my peeps, before we kick off this morning's set of stories. I just wish to say a heartfelt thank you to the 4,500 and mash people were subscribe to the new channel, the Jamaica Cartoon Channel, which will be basically displaying day-to-day life issues and struggles in the Jamaican streets. Yeah, man. And for those who have not yet subscribed, On The Spot News Media dropped the first trailer of the new channel In The Streets, JA, yesterday. And we are going to drop another trailer today. And tomorrow will be the first episode. So please do not miss out. So go on YouTube, type it in as it is on your screen, the @ In The Streets JA, and look for this exact picture and subscribe to the channel. The second trailer will be uploading at 5 p.m. today. Yeah, man. So blessings again, my peeps, and thank you for the continued support. So in the morning, my peeps, we are going to kick it off with some international stories. And boy, may I tell you, that one I really look a certain type of way upon a certain family that hails out of Aberdeen in St. Elizabeth. As a son of the soil, gone in a Uncle Sam country, in this case, Uncle Donald's country, and go hold on and take a little 3-year-old pitney. Boy, may I tell you, the thing rough. As I've always stated, corner boy a yard are the same dirty corner boy abroad. Boy, may I tell you, it's not look good. But anyway, so this brother here presently on your screen identified as Zisroy Anthony Palmer, 30-year-old. He pleaded no contest in the Winchester Circuit Court on one felony count of aggravated hold on and take battery against a victim under the age of 13. And this time in this case, the pitney are just 3-year-old. So what go on now? It is said that he went home to the mother of the child's house in what the mother described as a drunken state. It is said that when he appeared at the house, she told him to go upstairs, go cool off and sober up himself. It is said that whilst he was upstairs, another sibling of the 3-year-old Pitney hear sounds like lotion per hand a rub. It is said that that is when the sibling go look for see where I go on and saw the man start by naked with him thing tiff like a board in her hand and a jerk off. So the little Pitney go so bop and go call the mother and I say, Mommy, come look here. This no look right. And the little 3-year-old in her room. By the time the mother reach up there, the man under the covers with the little Pitney beneath him. The mother stated that she saw him in between the legs of the little Pitney. So she goes so bop and pull off the covers and the two of them start by naked. Yeah, man. She said when time she drag him off her Pitney and pick up the Pitney, her beer juice, they all over the Pitney belly and leg. So she rush back to her bedroom, grab her cell phone and call the police. The police them come in. Him not say nothing at all to the police them when time them question him. When them put him in the jeep now and carry him go to jail, him in the back of the police vehicle and a cuss up be bad word. So by the time him reach a jail now and sober up, come back to him senses and questions were asked, he must say, boy, him no remember nothing at all we go on pan the night there. And up until this day, him hold him own, even in a court. And I said to the court, say, him nah say, where the mother and the other sibling of the little Pitney, I say, a lie. But really and truly, him no remember nothing at all what go on. So him basically own him own and just blame it on the alcohol. But me no feel like whatever junking state a man inna, me still feel say you should be at some level of consciousness if you know say you mustn't go hold on and take a little 3-year-old Pitney. Boy, me I tell you, the thing rough. Right, I know him family members them down in St. Elizabeth. Shame like a dog. Them never want to tell nobody what really go on. Can't to blame them still because, trust me, it is indeed a shameful act. So he will be sentenced sometime this summer. And the charges, what them charge him for, and the fact that him not get the court no trouble, he might look pan board one easy 15 to 20 years behind bars. So when I go see him again, till him in his 40s, near 50s. And by that time, Jamaica is a brand new place when him get the port. But anyway, I just hope that the regular ones and ones them out there in Uncle Sam country wanna just go and tread the thin line and please stay away from the people in Pitney. Yeah, man. So the next thing that we're going to talk about, my peeps, is an update surrounding the fatal knockings and clappings of 24-year-old Jadine Gooden, otherwise known as Six, up in the Grand Spen area there. Yeah, man. So grief basically turned to fury, well, I should say fiery, in the Grand Spen community yesterday, that's Wednesday, as residents mounted fiery roadblocks to protest the police fatal knockings and clappings after brother identified as Jadine Gooden, but them call him Six in our streets. The incident reportedly occurred sometime after 4 in the wee hours of yesterday morning. So preliminary reports reaching on the Spot News Media would suggest that the police team visited a premises on Grand Spen Avenue early Wednesday morning where they saw a man with a firearm. So that are the police version of things. It is understood that the man pointed a firearm at the police. The lawman reportedly took action and the man in question get caught up and end up losing 3 points, same place on the spot. But as always, my peeps, that account from the police is being refuted by residents. So the angry residents blocked several roads with stones, old car and other debris and light them on fire And them say boy, them a protest against the police of what they describe as a brutal and cold-blooded fatal knockings and clappings. The residents stated that only 2 can fire, and they stated that that's the number of bullet hole in a 6 body. Yeah, man. So a relative who says that he was in the house at the time of the incident says that the police forced the door open whilst Gooden was asleep. So we're going to hear from that relative. We're going to also hear from the mother of the now deceased man, who did not want to give her a name, but says her son was honest and hardworking. We're going to also hear from a female who identified herself as 6 grandmother, who says that he was previously questioned and released by the police. And the police is maintaining a strong presence in that area. So I could hear from them 3 people there now. The voices, you don't know, will change as the other person speaks. So listen.
Here in the door them and knock me. I never know what going on there. That wake me. They know me in my room. I wonder what going outside. I never open my door for look. So till me hear the 2 shot them fire. Me hear 2 shot fire. I don't know what going on. Me know if a police or a gunman outside. So me just run to save my life. Me just take for myself to save my life. Pull 2 window blade from out of my window and take for myself. Couple hours after me from the show, so my family dead.
You know, my son have the gunman. He man have a gunman. Like my gunman, I tell me. If he was a gunman, me myself would have pushed him out. I mean, I can say I'm a foolish. Me myself would have pushed him out. Can't be Derek him do them father. Only carry me in. Carry me, I could look up. I could carry for gun give. Only kill him for nothing. You just sent you.
Then come to him one of the day and then carry my situation and then let him go, but they cannot do nothing. He not do nothing because I call him on Instagram, so I not do nothing. So then question me and then let me go, me come back home. Come kill him. Grandson a good picnic.
So you don't know, say once it's a controversial fatal knockings and clappings by the police, in they come have to get up from out of them office and come put in a decent spot of work on the crime scene there. So meanwhile, head of the Public Safety and Traffic Enforcement Branch, we are talking about Assistant Commissioner of Police, Gary Mackenzie. He's urging 2 men from the Grand Spen era to turn themselves in to the police with immediate effect. It is understood that the men were harassing and forcing other residents in the community to join the protest yesterday morning. And as we all know, the protest was against the fatal knockings and clappings of the brother known as 6. So we're going to hear from Gary Mackenzie as he weighs in. Now listen.
There are some persons who are trying to create mayhem unnecessarily. We know that a Dujan Walker OC Manafati and Busha OC Bin Laden, these are 2 persons that are trying to create mayhem. We are saying to these men that you need to report to the Constant Spring Police Station immediately. In fact, by 6 p.m., we expect that you will report there. We want to assure the public that the police had operated professionally and the requisite investigations are being done. As we continue to ensure that we secure the citizens, we will be in the area and we will ensure that persons who live and are passing through that area, that they are safe. We will continue to ensure that we carry out our responsibilities as a police force as we aim to ensure that the society is safe.
So you know, say a little linky from up a Grand Spen link me and say, you know, say on the Spot News Media. The boy 6 a criminal for true. I just, the police them do it, the police them never lick him the right way. You must say, boy, the police them need to do the thing a little bit better when time them a come for them criminal element there. Them a left too much windows open for too much people have speculations about how them carry out the operation. But the little link say 6 a criminal for true. Yeah, man. But how the police them do it, then just never deal with the apps the right way. But anyways, make we continue. So the next thing that we're going to talk about, my peeps, is coming out of the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled St. Catherine North Police Division, where a fatal knifing go on over Lime Tree, they say in a Spanish town, Monday night, where a 21-year-old man identified as Jerome James come from Myrtle Way in a Passage Fort, Portmore, St. Catherine, get knife up. So reports reaching on the Spot News media would suggest that Jerome and another man had an argument turn physical confrontation at a garage in Lime Tree in this parish. It is said that during the fight, the criminal element pop out a knife and wrench it in the neck of Jerome James, leaving him lifeless. Now the criminal element in question will take Jerome James' life in my peeps. It's not just a little ordinary man where a man and man have a little vibes and it just turn out that way there. This criminal element is a known reputed Nakis and Clappis aligned to the Spanish Town base Klansman gang. In fact, he is the nephew of Tesha Miller, who is the notorious gang leader for one faction of the Klansman gang. We are talking about this criminal element presently on your screen, identified as Lamar Miller. So right now we get to understand, say Lamar, you hide over Quarry Hill there, so in your family them all house, way up in the little bush part there, so where it hard for police traverse. But guess what? We are gonna dig you out and the police them are gonna find you. Yeah man, them are gonna find you. So any little nook and cranny where you feel like say you can hide off up in a Quarry Hill, remember, so the Spanish Town police them know the hills just as much as you and your family them do. We know say you're not run gone nowhere. We know say you're there around at the Miller them yard. Probably at the yard where Tesha Miller's sister will lose 3 pints, or the other yard up at the little bush mount there. So anywhere you're there, you will be found by the police. I would advise you, take my foolish advice and go turn in yourself. Because when Officer Yeman pick on team, I fear you make 4, you know. I don't know. You may decide, say, yeah, go sing the song what Bounty Killer did say, see you no more. Big things are going 2004. So I sang, we just receive a gun name, see you no more. Yeah, man. So you need to understand. Say right now, the heat is on. So go turn in yourself to the police and make the police them deal with the situation that type of way there. But failure to do so, you will be hunted down like the dog you are and probably be treated in the same manner as how you did Jerome James. Yeah, man. Say anyway, make we continue. So the next update, my peeps, is coming out of the Manchester Police Division, where yesterday I spoke about this criminal element here, present on your screen, identified as Nathaniel, but them call him brother. Him and him cousin, known as Dapper, will come from Spanish Town, was seen on video footage, a thief goat in a Manchester community known as Old England. So this criminal element have also been seen in the Lincoln, Manchester area, a thief people car too. Now, since I heard yesterday and put him on blast, residents are now stating that he has been spotted in the Hatfield areas, Fairfield area, and also the Lincoln communities are located in Manchester. So I'm just putting it out there again, residents of Manchester. Anyway, wanna see that little old dirty kind of boy, please alert the nearest police station, and they are to be considered armed and dangerous. So unless you is a license firearm holder, police or a soldier or a security guard will have him fire stick, do not approach these criminal elements, because them will can you up and send you a shot eye country land. Yeah, man. So peeps, make sure so you be on the lookout for them criminal element here, and make sure so them not stay nowhere and settle until the police get a hold of them Yeah, man. So the next thing that we're going to talk about, my peeps, is coming out of the Westmoreland Police Division, where this criminal element here, presently on your screen identified as 40 Ball. We get to understand say he's a top tier member in the notorious Kings Valley gang. Yeah, man. We get to understand say the police them send him Ghana Shotai country land. That type of settings for this criminal element here. In the day, yeah, the police them most definitely depend a decent role where we definitely love. Full time now, the country clean up. I definitely would love to see both parties from either political divides put aside them little personal differences and forge together to fight the crime monster. Because when one is in power and the other is opposing everything that benefits the country, that benefits no one. And when the power switch round and the one that was in power gone in opposition, are the same thing them do. Because them a try to just gain power instead of doing what is best for the country. Too much politics at play when it comes on to fighting crime and violence. In fact, I'm going to do a separate vlog on that. So this criminal element here is no longer among the land of the living, as dirt settings was the order of the day. So the last thing that we're going to talk about, my peeps, is the police, them bingo again. So a joint operation going between Jamaica Customs Agency and the Firearms and Narcotics Investigation Division of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Them go on a big operation at a warehouse down by Marcus Garvey Drive in a Kingston yesterday. That's Wednesday, which resulted in the seizure of 16 guns and over 250 rounds of ammunition. So reports reaching on the Spot News media would suggest that sometime around 10:30, the Jamaica Customs people conducted a routine security screening when anomalies were detected with a shipment. So them calling the firearm and narcotics people for come in, for come examine what go on. When the police them come and them examine the shipment, 16 pistols, 259 rounds of ammunition, and 25 magazines was seen concealed in the shipment. So the director of the Firearms and Narcotics Division, that is Acting Senior Superintendent Patria Rowe, stated that the seizure is another reminder of the continued work being done to secure the Jamaican borders against these illegal items. And trust and believe me, peeps, every single gun with them seize, every single bullet with them recover represents another life being saved. So right there and then, let us all say it again. Another decent spot of work again by the squaddy them. Yeah, man. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.